Johnny has joined.
Yes.
Yes, sir. Yes, I am here. Good morning to all of you, sir.
Okay, good morning. Good morning.
Yeah. Johnny, Shamala is there?
Yes, sir. Just now she logged in, sir.
If it's okay, we can start the program. Because Dr. Prabhakar, Director Cpps, got a meeting at 9:45.
Now time is 8:55, sir. Our students only 30.
We have to start by 9, no? We have to start by 9. Another 5 minutes
yes, sir,
only.
Yes, 9 o'clock we will. Sir. 9 o'clock.
Yeah, we'll start. Let the students join then and there. Okay. We have to help our chief guest.
Okay.
No problem, sir. Still 45 minutes is there now.
Okay. What is the agenda of the meeting today, Prabhakar?
Sir, we have a meeting about tea growing, tea cultivation. In that, the problems of tea mosquito bug and other things are there, So we are going to discuss and we are going to propose a project for DBT.
Okay.
For that, we have a meeting. Our Vice Chancellor is also joining with us. That meeting.
Okay. Any tea company people are joining?
Yes, Krishna, what is his name? From
Stains?
No, not from Stains.
Tata Tea?
இல்லைங்க சார், அந்த குன்னூர்ல இருந்து அவர் பேர் எனக்கு மறந்து போச்சுங்க சார்.
ஏபி தாமஸ்.
No.
கண்ணன்தேவன்.
No, he is from that I forgot the name. சார் உங்களுக்கு தெரியுமா சார் ஜோனாதன் சார்? அந்த இவரு நம்ம கிராஜுவேட் சாரோட சீனியர், குமார் சாரோட சீனியருங்க.
ஓஹோ, ஓகே.
நம்ம அந்த இதெல்லாம் பிஇக்யூலாம் போயிருக்கோம்ல சார், நீங்க போயிருப்பீங்கல்ல சார்?
ஓகே எஸ்.
இது குன்னூர் கூட இல்லைங்க சார், டுவர்ட்ஸ் நம்ம அந்த இவங்க கொடநாடு போற வழியில ஒரு எஸ்டேட் இருக்குல்ல சார்?
ஓகே.
அந்த அதுல இருந்துங்க.
பிரபாகர், இந்த பழைய டைரக்டர் போட்டோஸ்லாம் எல்லாம் எடுத்துட்டீங்களா? கரையான் ப்ராப்ளம் வச்சாச்சா திரும்ப?
இங்க பாருங்க சார், உங்களுக்கு காமிக்கிறேன் சார். இப்ப உங்க போட்டோ இருக்கா, பாத்துட்டீங்களா?
ஓகே
பாருங்க.
எஸ், செகண்ட் ஒன்.
எஸ், ராமராஜ் பக்கத்துல நீங்க இருக்கீங்க.
ஓகே.
இன்னும் 2 போட்டோ மாட்டணும், கிருஷ்ணமூர்த்தி போட்டோவும் என்னது மாட்டணும்.
சரி. அவரு வித்தியாசமான காஸ்டியூம் ஒண்ணு போட்டிருந்தாரு
சார்.
கிருஷ்ணமூர்த்தி, மஷ்ரூம் கிருஷ்ணமூர்த்தி வித்தியாசமான காஸ்டியூம் ஒண்ணு போட்டு
இதுல
மண்டேல இப்போ 7th இருந்து ரெகுலர் ஆரம்பிச்சிருதா? எல்லாரும் வந்துடுறாங்க?
ப்ராபபிலி அப்படிதான் இருக்கும்னு நினைக்கிறேன் சார். இப்போ எல்லாம் மோஸ்ட் ஆஃப் தி சயின்டிஸ்ட் தே ஆர் கமிங் டு தி காலேஜிங் சார். All university officers of main campus, they are doing the regular work, as well as the other campus.
Dr. Geeta is not there in the picture. Dr. Geeta
is there in the campus, but normally she is not coming to the meeting and she is joining through online.
Oh, I see. Okay. She is in the quarters, no?
Yes, sir. I am also in the quarters at present.
அப்படியா?
ஆமா.
எங்க ஓல்ட் குவார்ட்டர்ஸா நியூவா?
இல்லைங்க சார், அந்த பக்கம், அந்த கோயில் பக்கம், P24.
அது நல்லா இருக்குங்க. ஓல்ட் குவார்ட்டர்ஸ் இஸ் குட்.
ஆமாங்க சார், அது வரதராஜன் இருந்தார் இல்லங்க, பழைய இன்ஜினியரிங், அந்த குவார்ட்டர்ஸ்.
ஓல்ட் குவார்ட்டர்ஸ் இஸ் வெரி குட்.
Because I am renovating my house, so I came here.
வாட்டர்லாம் நல்லா கிடைக்குதா சிறுவாணி வாட்டர்?
அதெல்லாம் ஒண்ணும் ப்ராப்ளம் இல்லைங்க சார், நோ ப்ராப்ளம் at all.
I was there in P13.
ஆமா, நீங்க அந்த பக்கம் இந்த பக்கம் இருந்தீங்க. இது வந்து அந்த பேனியன் ட்ரீ இருக்கும்ல, பெரிய ஆலமரம். நல்ல
இவரு கூட இருந்தாரு அதுல, டீன், ஃபார்மர் டீன் ஹார்டிகல்ச்சர். அவர் பேர் என்ன? அவர் சேலத்துக்காரரு, இறந்து போயிட்டாரு. ஹைட்டா இருப்பாரு.
இவரா? அழகிய மனவாளன் சார்.
அழகிய மனவாளன். அவர் இவரும் இங்கதான் இருந்தாரு, ஃபார்மர் டீன் இன்ஜினியரிங்.
யாருங்க சார்?
போஸ். போஸ்.
ஒரு கூகுள் மீட் 11 எழுதி போய். ஓகே.
ஷியாமலா வந்தாச்சா? இன்னும் நல்லா ஃபுட் கமிட்டியா எல்லாத்துலயும் பேண்டமிக்
சார்
இல்ல நிறைய ஃபங்க்ஷன்ஸ் வந்து இல்லையே பேண்டமிக்னால.
Pandemic இல்லைங்க சார், பட் in some of the functions we are doing it as essential functions we are doing it. Actually yesterday APC review was there. அப்புறம் அவருக்கு ஏதோ வேற ப்ரோக்ராம் இருக்குன்னு சொல்லிட்டு it was cancelled.
ஏபிசி வந்து அவர் என்ன 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 முன்னால எங்க இருந்தாரு
சார்? அவர் டிரான்ஸ்போர்ட் செக்ரட்டரியா இருந்தார் சார்.
ஓஹோ, எந்த ஊருக்காரரு?
சிவகங்கை. He is from சிவகங்கை.
Sir, our program is in YouTube. It is uploaded in YouTube.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, those who are not attending can also see this even after. Okay.
I think it's 9 o'clock.
Program start பண்ணலாமா சார்?
Why we are waiting?
Okay, thank you sir. Now I request Gada and Ajay to take comparing.
Thank you, sir. Coming together is beginning. Keeping together is progress. But work together is success. Good morning, everyone. I am Gada.
And my name is Ajay.
We would like to welcome all of you to the inaugural section of the online training program on mushroom cultivation technology, a 3-day training program on various aspects of mushroom cultivation.
Indeed, we are very excited to know that this training program has attracted many staffs and students from the 4th year, 3rd year, 2nd year, as well as the 1st year BSc Honours Agriculture. So, with such a diverse and dynamic representation in our participants, I am sure we can't wait to kickstart formally with this inauguration program. But before that, I would like to invite the program director of this training program, Dr. M. Shamla ma'am, Assistant Professor Plant Pathology of the Indian Agriculture College, Radhapuram, to add a few words about this mushroom training session.
Please unmute and talk, Shamla.
Sorry, sir. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. It's my pleasure to welcome most respected Dr. S.A. Joyraja, sir, Chairman of our Rajas Group of Educational Institution, respected Principal, sir, respected Advisor, sir, most respected Director Dr. Prabhakar, sir, Center for Plant Protection Studies of Tamilnadu Agriculture University, Coimbatore, my dear faculty members, registered participants, and our TEC students, those who are appearing for this online, the training program on mushroom cultivation technology. Mushroom cultivation technology is a very valid and commercial focus and is empowered for even though women to start their entrepreneur. It is a commercial viable technology. Even at home, they can practice in a village level. This will create self-employment for women. It is very easy protection technology, so it can be done by anyone with less initial investment. Also, it is very easy to understand and doesn't require only any higher qualification. Just we need interest and a small place, and using this technology, they can become the commercial producer. Now, I cordially welcome you all for this session, and this is the inaugural session. I would like to welcome Dr. A. Anil Kumar sir to deliver the welcome address for this inaugural ceremony.
Okay. Thank you, Dr. Shamala.
Thank you, sir.
Honorable Chairman, Rajas Group of Education Institutions, Dr. Joy Raja sir. Most respected Director, Cpps, Center for Plant Protection Studies, Tamilnadu Agriculture University, Coimbatore, Dr. K. Prabhakar sir. Respected Advisor and former Director, Center for Plant Protection Studies, TNAU, Coimbatore, Dr. Jonathan sir. Our Vice Principal, Dr. Kumar sir. Professor Agronomy, Dr. Alakapan sir. Coordinator Cell, Center for E-Learning in Agriculture, Professor Joni Prasad sir. Respected Course Director, Dr. Shamala madam, and her team, Professor Vaishnavi and Professor Chandran. Respected faculty members, participants, and my dear students. Under the dynamic leadership of our chairman, Dr. Joy Raja sir, the Indian Agriculture College, Radhapuram, was able to formulate several novel programs with respect to online interactive training sessions, and that has made a landmark in the developmental history of the Indian Agriculture College, Radhapuram. In fact, we have formulated 10 such online interactive training programs. We have successfully completed 3 such training programs, and the formal inauguration of all these training programs was done by Dr. Kalyana Sundaram sir, Dean Agriculture of TNAU, in the presence of Dr. Pugalindi, Dean Horticulture, and Dr. Gopakumar, Director Education of Kerala Agriculture University, in a function presided over by the respected Chairman of the Rajas Group of Education Institutions, Dr. Joy Raja sir. Sir, we have successfully completed 3 such training programs, and the 4th in the series, that is on mushroom production technology, is beginning today. In this context, I congratulate the course director, Dr. Shamala madam, and her course associates, Professor Vaishnavi and Dr. Chandran, Professor Chandran, for drafting such a nice, excellent project proposal. The basic objective of the training program is to impart practical training to the participants and motivate them to undertake mushroom farming as an avocation, as a commercial enterprise, or at least to start this program in their homesteads for domestic consumption. There is no need to highlight the importance of mushrooms. We all know. To cite an example, the organizers of this training program, Dr. Shamala, Professor Vaishnavi, and Professor Chandran, a few days back, they have created a WhatsApp group exclusively for popularizing this online interactive training program. Do you know the WhatsApp group name? The WhatsApp group name is Mushrooms, the Hidden Treasure. Mushrooms, the Hidden Treasure. That itself shows the importance of mushrooms. So there is no need to highlight the significance. You know, during these pandemic days, we have to stay at home, we have to wear masks, and we have to follow the guidelines. But that alone is not sufficient for our survival. It is imperative that we have to take appropriate measures to boost our immunity. How to improve our immunity against various ailments, especially COVID. We know mushrooms, it is consumed not only as a food, it is consumed as medicine. It's a nutraceutical. It contains selenium, an important mineral which has got a very vital role in human immune system. It contains 3 important vitamins, especially riboflavin and niacin. It's a natural source of vitamin D. So mushrooms is a natural food to boost our immunity. So I should say that under the leadership of Dr. Shamala, Professor Vaishnavi, and Professor Chandran, and Professor Joni Prasad, the Indian Agriculture College, Radhapuram, is offering mycological solutions. The Indian Agriculture College, Jadhapuram, is offering mycelial solutions, the natural solutions for improving human immunity during the second wave of COVID-19. So mushroom cultivation is a highly profitable enterprise which can be taken up by anyone as an avocation on a commercial scale, or they can start in their home for domestic consumption. There are many types of mushrooms: butter mushrooms, milky mushrooms, oyster mushrooms, padista mushrooms, sugary mushrooms, etc., etc. So the participants of this training program, they are getting a golden opportunity to become successful entrepreneurs, because the organizers of this training program, Dr. Shamala and her team, are prepared to transfer any technology relating to the commercial cultivation of these different type of mushrooms, including Ganoderma, the medicinal mushrooms, which fetches lakhs of rupees for even a kilogram of the product. So let me come to the present duty of welcoming our guest. Our chairman, Dr. Joy Raja sir, has informed that because of certain unforeseen occupations, he is unable to join us, but he has asked me to convey his best wishes for the successful conduct of this inaugural section and for the successful conduct of this training program. So on behalf of the staff and students and participants of the college and my own behalf, I extend you, sir, a very warm welcome to this Google Meet. The inauguration of this online training program on mushroom production technology will be carried out by Dr. K. Prabhakar sir, Director, Center for Plant Production Studies of Tamilnadu Agriculture University, Coimbatore. Now, he is the right person to inaugurate this program because he is a renowned, world-known plant pathologist. His field of specialization is post-harvest pathology. He has served Tamilnadu Agriculture University in various capacities in teaching, research, extension, and research administration fields. He has several publications to his credit. He has published several books. He has published several research papers, research notes, popular articles. He has presented several papers in national, international seminars, symposia, workshops, etc., etc. And one thing, how we are going to assess the performance of a crop. The performance of a crop is determined based on its yield. It is very easy to find out the yield. Then how to assess the performance of a scientist? How to measure the scientific productivity of a scientist? Now it is measured based on his publications. When you measure the scientific productivity of Dr. K. Prabhakar sir, we can say that the scientific productivity of Dr. K. Prabhakar sir in terms of his scientific publications is very high. Generally, it is measured in terms of H index and I-10 index. These indices are very high for Prabhakaran sir. I congratulate Dr. Prabhakar sir for maintaining such high indices in scientific field. So I think the principle followed by our Prabhakar sir is to publish and flourish. So my advice to the participants, my advice to the students of the Indian Agriculture College is to follow the principle followed by the concept of our chief guest, Dr. Prabhakar sir. Publish and flourish. All the data that you generate from your experiments have to be published. Then only you can flourish. Otherwise, you will perish. So we will emulate Dr. Prabhakaran sir. We will go for publication and flourishing. So yesterday I contacted Dr. Prabhakaran sir, our Jonathan sir, director, the former director of Cpps and the present advisor of the Indian Agriculture College, has invited Dr. Prabhakar sir for this inaugural function. So on behalf of the staff and students of the Indian Agriculture College, and on behalf of the management, and on behalf of Dr. Jonathan sir, and on my own personal behalf, I extend you, sir, a very hearty welcome to the inaugural function of our online interactive training program. I request you to inaugurate the function. I welcome our advisor, the former director Cpps, Dr. Jonathan sir, to this function. Now he is the person behind this program. It is based on his advice. We have selected the different topics for this program. And he has arranged this inaugural function. There is no need to welcome Dr. Jonathan sir to this function because it is his function. So on behalf of the staff and students of the Indian Agriculture College and all the participants and my own behalf, I extend a very hearty welcome to you, Jonathan sir, to this inaugural function. I welcome our Vice Principal, Dr. Kumar sir. I welcome Professor Agronomy, Dr. Dr. Alakapan sir. I welcome the Coordinator Cell, Center for E-Learning, Professor John Prasad sir. I welcome our Post Director, Dr. Samala Madam, her associates, Professor Vaishnavi and Professor Chandran. I welcome all the faculty members. I welcome all the participants. I welcome all the administrative staff, especially our administrative officer, Mr. Sami Sundaram, the IT team, especially Mr. Vikram. And I welcome all my dear students to this inaugural ceremony. So let me conclude. Let me once again welcome one and all to this inaugural function. Thank you. Welcome.
Thank you very much, sir, for that warm welcome address.
Hey Gada, there is someone very special amidst the presence today to speechify the inaugural address. And who is that?
Yes, Ajay. Indeed, to formally prelate the inaugural address this morning, we have a special person, and it's my privilege to introduce to the gathering. Dr. K. Prabhagar, who is the Director of Center for Plant Protection Studies, Cpps, Tamilnadu Agriculture University, Coimbatore. His area of specialization is post-harvest pathology and has 31 years of experience. He has published several books, book chapters, international research articles, national research articles, research notes, popular articles, etc., and has received various awards and medals.
Yes, without any further ado, to bless this event with his inaugural address, it's my great honor and privilege to welcome the Director of Center for Plant Protection Studies, Cpps, Tamilnadu Agriculture University, Coimbatore, Dr. K. Prabhagar sir.
Good morning. Respected Chairman of this Indian Agriculture College, Dr. Jonathan, Advisor, Dr. Anil Kumar, the Principal of Indian Agriculture College, staff members, Dr. Shyamla, and my dear students. In fact, I first thank Dr. Anil Kumar for giving a very nice introduction about me. One thing I just wanted to add on this, I was a dean for a private college, affiliated college that is situated in Namakkal for 4 years. 2013 November to 2018 January, I was the dean for that particular college. So really, I know how to manage a college, that to an affiliated college. It is something difficult, and it is what I can say, it's a really challenging job. In fact, I really did very well when I was Dean for PGP College of Agricultural Sciences, Namakkal. In fact, when Dr. Jonathan asked me to participate in that, I readily accepted it because he is a very close friend of mine and he never behaved like a director when he was a director. The same thing I also follow now at present, because he was my senior in the college also. In that university, I too studied, and I am occupying, and I can proudly say that the students from that particular university are occupying a very high position in Tamilnadu Agriculture University because of their hard work. It is not because of pull and push, it is because of their hard work, and now they are occupying. I can say that 4 of my classmates are now university officers. You just imagine, out of 30, 4 of my classmates are occupying this university officer positions. With this, I just go to the inaugural address. In fact, mushroom production, as Dr. Anil Kumar pointed out, a lot of things about the importance of the mushroom. Just I wanted to say that Indian agriculture is dominated by small and marginal farmers who have small holdings. Raising productivity is likely the most critical factor. So you just imagine they are marginal and small farmers, their productivity, increasing their productivity is very difficult, and at the same time their income has to be doubled. How can we do that? It is only by doing the integrated farming approaches. In that integrated farming approaches, the mushroom played a vital role, and it is giving good income for the farmers. Even sometimes the crop may fail. At that time, this mushroom production can give a livelihood for the farmers. The variety of crops grown today, we have achieved food security by producing about 240 million tons of food grains. However, our struggle to achieve nutritional security, especially protein, is still on. In this context, the idea of introducing mushroom cultivation as secondary agriculture offers high prospects by converting lignocellulosic farm residues into protein-rich food. The spent mushroom substrate can be converted into valuable animal feed and reduce the feed cost in poultry farming. Moreover, the spent mushroom substrate serves as a good source of organic manure, facilitating soil health improvement. The worldwide mushroom production technology has been emerging as a $1 million industry with about 30.24 million tons worth US dollar 2,800 billion. In some developed countries of Europe and America, mushroom cultivation has attained a high-tech industry with high levels of mechanization and automation. China leads in mushroom production, and China alone is reported to grow more than 20 different types of mushroom at commercial scale. And mushroom cultivation has become China's sixth largest industry, but the annual mushroom production in India is roughly 1.29 lakh metric tons, contributing to approximately 3% of world production. Our country produces about 600 million tons of agricultural waste per annum, and a major part of it is let out to decompose naturally or burnt in situ with cereals, which creates a lot of pollution. Even if we use 1% of the residue for mushroom production, we can produce 3 million tons of mushrooms, which will be almost equal to current global mutton mushroom production. Reports show that people consume on an average of 3 kg of mushroom annually in developed countries, whereas in India, about 30% of the population consume only 35 grams mushroom annually. You just see the difference. It is 35. 3 kg of mushroom in developed countries are consumed annually by the people, but in India it is only 35 grams. That to 30% of the people only they are taking the mushroom, 35 grams of mushroom. In Tamilnadu, the annual production of mushroom is around 11,000 tons, worth 100 crore, contributing to 8% of the total mushroom production in India. And as far as the mushroom production is concerned, TNAU is pioneer in mushroom research in India based on the R&D work on paddy straw mushroom as early as 1940 itself. With the implementation of ICA and ICRP on mushroom since 1983, TNAU has released several mushroom varieties of oyster, milky and button mushroom varieties suited for different agroclimatic zones of Tamil Nadu. The milky mushroom, Calacebi indica variety APK2, is a tropical edible mushroom with incomparable shelf life and yield. The technology for commercial cultivation and a new variety APK2 has been introduced in the world from Tamil Nadu Agriculture University. During the past 2 decades, the Department of Plant Pathology, Tamil Nadu Agriculture University, Coimbatore has made tremendous efforts to transfer mushroom cultivation technology by importing training. Actually, every fifth of every month, the Tamil Nadu Agriculture University, Coimbatore is organizing the training programs to the farming community, or whoever is interested to participate in a one-day training program. And we are also organizing 5 days training program also for the farming, for the betterment of the farming community. So far, we have imparted training to 20,000 people, including rural women, farmers, entrepreneurs, school children, and college students. In this way, the university has contributed to the establishment of about 100 spawn producers. Not only mushroom cultivation, we just train them in the spawn production also. You know very well that the spawn is the seed of mushroom, which can be produced and which can be supplied to the growers, mushroom growers. So 50 button mushroom growers and 35 milky mushroom growers of Tamilnadu has been trained in the production of this spawn. Recently, during COVID-19 lockdown, TNAU offered several online training programs. Like this, we have conducted an online training program on every 5th to the mushroom growers. Whoever is interested, they can join. And we had overwhelming support or overwhelming response for that training also. Even though it is a little bit difficult to conduct this mushroom training through online, our scientists recorded a lot of things. Video recording was done, and that was presented to the participant during that training program. In that program, 700 beneficiaries of them were graduated youth and the NRI, which clearly shows that the potential of mushroom industry to rise to global level in few years. So there is much scope for youngsters to take up this high-tech horticulture venture, coupled with value addition, and contribute to increased production with more returns. Youngsters can seek scheme support available with NABARD. NABARD is ready to support those who wants to become entrepreneur on mushrooms. Not only the NABARD, State Horticulture Department is also ready to fund for this kind of project, and assure you that TNA will provide technical support for the developments in the mushroom industry. Now at present, I am saying that whoever wants to become entrepreneur on mushroom production, the TNAU is ready to give all support, all technical support, whatever they need through trainings or whatever it may be, or through online or whatever it may be. We are ready to support them, and I hope that most of the students, our agriculture students, they should become entrepreneurs. Normally we used to say they should not be a job seekers, they should be a job providers. So in that case, they can become entrepreneurs. But the problem with our young agriculture graduates is they lack self-confidence. They just think that how we can flourish. Definitely, I can assure you that you can do wonders in this particular field, not only in mushroom field. You know, Rasi Seeds, you might be heard about Rasi Seeds. The owner of Rasi, chairman of the Rasi Seeds, Dr. Ramasamy, is an agriculture graduate who has been graduated during 1966, and now he is one of the topmost seed producer in the country, who is from Tamilnadu, that too from a small village. Yesterday, or day before yesterday, he was giving a talk in our Golden Jubilee celebrations. At that time, he mentioned that he hails from a very ordinary, not even a middle class family, below middle class family, because of his hard work, and he just wanted to become an entrepreneur. Because of that, he started the Rasi Seeds. Now you just think within 40 years or 45 years, he became one of the topmost seed grower in this, seed producer in this country. So I request all the young minds to think out of box. Normally, we are just thinking only within that box. You have to think out of box, and we have plenty of opportunities available. Not only with mushroom, we have lot of opportunities in agriculture field. The agriculture field is being taken up by some other non-agriculture graduates. And I request all the agricultural graduates to take up this, and you definitely, I can tell you that you can flourish very well. As Dr. Anil Kumar was telling, publish and flourish. I request all the young minds to become entrepreneur. Definitely, I can tell you that you will flourish. At this juncture, I appreciate the organizers for conducting this webinar at the right time, as it will provide a platform for motivating young minds to take up mushroom ventures for increasing mushroom productivity and solving protein malnutrition in our country. With this, I thank organizers for giving me this opportunity to be part of this particular webinar. I thank Dr. Jonathan as well as Dr. Anil Kumar for giving me this opportunity. Once again, I request all the minds to become entrepreneur and do wonders in the agriculture field. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Prabhakar sir, for that very, very sincere inaugural address. And our event is very much blessed to have you.
Next, thank you, sir. Next, I invite Dr. E.I. Jonathan, sir, the advisor of the Indian Agriculture College, for the keynote address.
Dr. Prabhakar, Director, Center for Plant Protein Studies, and my good friend, Dr. Anil Kumar, Principal, the Indian Agriculture College, Dr. Kumar, Vice Principal, Dr. Alapan, Professor of Agronomy, Dr. Shamala, Course Director, Mr. Chandran, Assistant Professor Plant Pathology, and dear faculty members, dear participants of the training program, and dear students. It's a great pleasure for me to be with all of you, especially with Director Cpps. I'll be very brief, Dr. Prabhakar, and let you in another 5 minutes.
No problem, sir. Go ahead, sir. Go ahead, sir.
The training program, you're looking the time.
Yes, no problem. Go ahead, sir.
Just 2 to 3 minutes, I'll finish it off. Okay, yeah. So our chairman, Dr. Joy Raja, is a very dynamic person, you know very well. And with this bank, we just started in 2016, our college, and I was with him right from the inception of the college, and did my level best to contribute and advise him in all possible means. I had opportunity to be with him as a principal for 1.5 years, and Dr. Alice, the first principal, did some good work, and subsequently our Justin, entomology professor, was here, and Jane Sujata and myself. At present, Dr. Anil Kumar is here. So, and just I want to tell a few things about the college, and if possible, please make a visit to our college so that seeing is well believing. And I want to inform you that our first batch left last year with a result of 99%. Only one person is not yet to complete the arrears, is Sridhar, I think. Otherwise, we have got a wonderful result, and many of the students are doing PG, few of them in TNAU, and most of them in other university throughout India. This is the situation. And regarding this program, our chairman, unfortunately, is unable to attend. And he gave a message that due to some reasons I am unable to attend. Okay, so that is the only thing. You gave a wonderful talk about the mushrooms and motivated our students. So we know very well in plant protection, particularly in TNAU, we have got 3 areas. Apart from regular plant protection, we have got 3 areas: apiculture, honeybee, and sericulture, and mushroom cultivation. These 3 things are gaining very importance and doing well, and particularly these areas, apiculture and sericulture and mushroom, particularly they are very good for small and medium farmers, because we know very well it don't require much of land, very small area is enough. So this technique is very apt for them. This technology helps to improve the livelihood of poor and medium farmers limited area of land. Since the vertical space is utilized in the tire system, this is convenient for them. And our production is 600 million tons of residues are there. These residues can be effectively used. Residues like rice straw and paddy straw can be effectively used in mushroom cultivation. And India contributes for 3% of button mushroom export. Farmers with 1 acre of rice harvest about 4.5 tons of paddy, and 2.5 tons of straw can be very usefully converted into 1.5 tons to 2 tons of mushroom by utilizing the paddy and the straw of the paddy. And the CB ratio is 1:3.4. If you invest 1 rupee, you can take hardly 3.5 rupees. And nowadays, we all know that mushroom is available everywhere. Even the pandemic period, a petty shop is having mushroom, and 250 grams of mushroom being sold for 40 to 50 rupees. That is the awareness for the public. They are very much interested. Regarding the nutrient aspect, mushroom rich in carbohydrate, protein, amino acids, and dietary fiber, which helps to maintain our health. It's all rich in vitamins like riboflavin, niacin, and so on. And rich in essential minerals such as selenium, copper, and potassium. And the mushroom do not have cholesterol. It has ergosterol, which is a precursor of vitamin D, which is very essential present situation of corona problem. And there is also literature that it helps in reducing the cancer and hypertension and so on. And also enhance the immune system, which is also very much required for the present pandemic situation. And regarding the benefits, apart from all these things, it reduces the environmental pollution, since the agriculture waste like straws are effectively utilized. And after cultivation of mushroom, the used materials like decomposed straw and other things can be very well used as an organic manure. As Dr. Prabhakar told, it helps improve the soil condition by encouraging the very good that benefiting microorganisms. So in the integrated farming system, it shoots very well. And with these few words, I thank very much Dr. Prabhakar for being with us and making our inaugural function a good thing, and very happy about it. And thank you very much for your presence. And I wish this program to be very successful. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. I wish success for this particular program. I am leaving at present. Thank you very much for inviting me for this inaugural function. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, sir.
Moving on. Now, I welcome Dr. S. Alagappan sir, Professor Agronomy of the Indian Agriculture College, to deliver the special address.
Respected our chairman, Dr. Jayaraja sir, respected principal, Dr. Anil Kumar sir, respected advisor and former principal of this Indian Agriculture College, Dr. Jonathan sir, the vice principal, Dr. Kumar sir, and chief guest, and has given a very good inaugural address by Cpps Director TNAU, Dr. Prabhakaran sir, then respected Juni Prasad sir, Course Director Sayavna ma'am, and all other faculty members of this Indian Agriculture College, registered participants and students of TIEC, and other stakeholders, those who are attending this program. First of all, I welcome you all for giving. I am very much happy to give this special address for this inaugural function. Mushroom cultivation technology is not a new one, it's a very traditional one, and people are practicing like anything throughout the world and throughout India, particularly in Tamilnadu. It is one of the mushrooming technology, even for the smallest farmer. It doesn't require much of education background, only the interest and a particular training, maybe once or twice, they get very seriously, then immediately they can take up into this venture. And it requires very small space as well as very in very short span of time they could be able to produce the mushrooms towards the commercial end. And we used to say this mushroom is the poor man's meat. So those who are unable to buy fish, meat, chickens, all those any stuffs, they can go ahead with mushroom. Why? Because it enriches with n number of nutrients as equal to that of all other any stuffs, and it's most vegetarian stuff, and it's being produced in different forms like oyster, butter mushroom, and other mushrooms, and so other species are available. So TNAU is very pioneer in both in research as well as in popularizing this technology. Monthly once, every 5th of every month, they are giving one-day training program on mushroom cultivation, as our Cpps director indicated. So almost all the students from TNA they would have attended. And mushroom cultivation in OT, they are producing in very larger scale, in commercial scale butter mushroom cultivation. And Kunnur also they produce large scale of butter mushroom cultivation. Tamilnadu is going to be a focus center for the quality mushroom production. We are trying to export even to certain countries. And this is going to be a gold mine venture for the initial beginners, especially for the agriculture graduates, non-agriculture graduates, jobless rural people, and particularly for the housewives and women and self-help groups in the rural networking area. So all those areas, this is going to be a very gold mine program, and they can initiate and venture into this commercial cultivation of mushroom. And the demand is very huge, either from the rural end, urban, and almost in metro cities. Everywhere the demand for the mushroom is increasing like anything. To meet the increasing population and their food demand, this mushroom is going to be one of the very successful entry to the supplement towards the adding the nutritive value for a good food stuff. So with these words, I would like to conclude my special address, and I once again thank Syamla ma'am for taking the initiatives as a course director and taking this 3D program and to complete in a very successful manner. Thank you one and all for attending this inaugural function.
Thank you very much, sir.
Now it's time for the felicitation address. First of all, I invite Dr. R. Kumar Sir, Vice Principal of the Indian Agriculture College, Radhapuram.
Good morning to all. Most respected Chairman Sir and respected Chief Guest of today program, Dr. Prabhakaran Sir, Center for Plant Production Studies, Tamilnadu Agriculture Universities, and respected Advisor Sir, and respected Principal Sir, and course coordinators and course directors, administrative officers, and the software maintenance of the maintenance teams, Mr. Vikram and co, and dear participants and my dear students, good morning to all. So on behalf of faculty members, I want to say sincere thanks to our most respected Chairman Sir to provide these opportunities to the faculty members. Thank you, sir. And I congratulations Dr. Shamla Madam and co to take a sincere effort with the necessary guidance of our advisors. I hope this training will be updating the knowledge of existing entrepreneurship, and it will be entertained to promote the new entrepreneurship to these programs. I wish you all the best for successful of these programs. Once again, I thank all the participations. Thank you for me to giving these opportunities. Thank you, everyone. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Kumar Sir. Next, I invite Mr. A. Johnny Prasad Sir, Coordinator Cell of the Indian Agriculture College, to prelect the felicitation address.
So respected chairman, respected chief guest, respected advisor sir, respected principal sir, my faculty colleagues, respected course coordinator, Shamla ma'am, and all other faculty members, it's my honor to say a few words in appreciation of the program being organized by the Center for E-Learning of the Indian Agriculture College. First, I extend my sincere appreciation to our chief guest, Dr. Prabhakaran sir. In spite of all his commitments, sir is here, so I appreciate his involvement. And as you know, he is an eminent pathologist. He is doing a lot of crop saving experiments, activities for the TNAU. So my appreciation to you, sir. I also want to appreciate the efforts taken by our advisor, sir, for organizing this program, for giving necessary advices to all the faculties and coordinating this program. So my sincere appreciation to you, sir. And I appreciate the efforts taken by our principal, who is the brain behind these programs. And as per his directions, we are doing this, we are organizing these activities. So my sincere appreciation and congratulations to you, sir. I also want to appreciate the efforts taken by our course director, Shamla ma'am, with a good topic which is most needed for the society to survive. It's a current topic where everybody has involvement in cultivating mushroom. So I appreciate Shamla ma'am and her team for this program and wish this program a very successful one. And I also congratulate and appreciate the cooperation and coordination given by all the other faculty members towards the success of this program. And my sincere and best wishes for the huge success of this program. Thank you for giving me this opportunity.
Thank you very much, sir.
As we bring to conclude today's session, I would like to invite Mr. K. Chandran sir, Assistant Professor Plant Pathology of the Indian Agriculture College, to propose the vote of thanks.
Good morning to one and all gathered here on this beautiful morning. I would like to present the vote of thanks. It's a matter of pride for me that I get a chance to thank everyone present here. First of all, I take this opportunity to thank Dr. S.A. Joyraja sir, Honorable Chairman, Raja Group of Educational Institution, for accepting and providing technical person for smooth conducting of this function. Thank you, sir. It's my pleasure to thank our chief guest, Dr. K. Prabhakar, Director, Center of Plant Protection Studies, Tamilnadu Agricultural University, Coimbatore, for sparing his precious time to inaugurate this training program and sharing the importance of mushroom in the view of income generation as well as its nutrition value. And he also wishes everyone to become an entrepreneur. Thank you, sir. I express the most sincere thanks to our advisor, sir, Dr. E.A. Jonathan, and also former Director, Cpps TNAU, for his support and guidance to make this event a grand success. Thank you, sir. I express my heartfelt thanks to our beloved principal, sir, Dr. A.S. Anil Kumar, for arranging and guiding this online interactive training program. Thank you, sir. I extend my thanks to Dr. Kumar, sir, Vice Principal, Dr. Alagappan, Professor and Head, Department of Agronomy, and Mr. Joni Prasad, Coordinator, Cell, Center of E-Learning, TAEC, for guidance and support to conduct the smooth functioning of this event. Thank you, sir. I may also like to express our sincere thanks to Dr. M. Shamlam, Course Director, and to may take efforts for arranging this function. Thank you, ma'am. I am grateful to thank all the faculty members of TAEC, my dear students, friends, participants, and also administrative staff and technical person for smooth conducting of this inaugural session. Once again, I thank you all. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir, for delivering the vote of thanks. Although the saying goes, all good things must come to an end. So today evening, we have the mushroom cultivation training sessions. So all those who have registered for the training session, please be here at 5:30 p.m. and register yourselves before entering the sessions.
So we hope to see you all there. Thank you for joining us here this morning at the inaugural section of the online training program on mushroom cultivation technology. And we will see you today evening at 5:30 p.m. Enjoy the rest of the day. And for now, it's goodbye and God bless. Thank you.
Thank you.